tell us stories, lots of stories. And this one particular story is they were invited, they went to a party. And Uncle Joseph used to tend cattle, like a cattleman. And he wanted to leave the party and go home so he can get up early in the morning to go and look for the cattle, look after the cattle. But Mommy wanted to stay, which is my aunt. My aunt used to call her Mommy, because she was my mom's sister after my mom died. And she raised me, so I call her Mommy. And she didn't want to go home, leave the party. But anyhow, this was a long way from where they used to live. In those days, it was back in the 1940s. It had a lamppost and a light and all that, dark, everything dark. The only time you have nice light is when the moonlight is out. Unless the moonlight is there, it's just pitch dark. So they started to walk home. It's about, you say, maybe about 3 to 4 miles. And when they get down to this particular spot, this cat came out, this cat appeared and started walking next to them. But when the cat walked next to them, it was a peculiar cat. And the sound of the cat's feet was sounding like shoes, and man say it was sounding like this. Coops, coops, a bargain is a bargain. Coops, coops, a bargain is a bargain. And the cat would walk in between both of them, then it would go on the outside of Uncle Joseph, then it would go on the side of my aunt, then it would just do that periodically for a good distance down. When it got on to a certain part, it left them, turned around and went. And then my aunt said like this: if you belongs to God, go to God. Belongs to the devil, go to the devil. And it stamped its feet and turned back and came back around and started doing the same thing, walking between them. Like it was guarding them or something from something. Anyhow, they got home. But in the same meantime, when I went home to tell Uncle Joseph and my aunt mother, which was my great-grandma, she already knew what was going on because she had a dream about the whole thing. And she told them she saw everything. Somebody came to the dream and told her exactly what was happening. And if it wasn't for that particular person, they would have been in danger. I think something would happen to them. But that was the funniest thing when she's saying, Coops, Coops, a bargain is a bargain. Coops, Coops, a bargain is this cat. And looking up. In those days used to be, we call the dark days or the dark ages in those days. And that was one of the stories she used to tell. She told lots of other stories. Another one similar to that. Uncle Dolly do the same type of work. Look after cattle, and he was going home one night and went and hid in this mill. It was a mill. That's what I call the thing, a mill. A tall wall mill. Have windows and stuff and everything, and it's shaped like a, I don't know, with the thing spinning on the side like a X. See them a lot on farms. And he was in there, the rain started to fall and he running to hide from the rain. I tell all these stories, all kind of stories. It'd be funny. We sit down just listen to her and telling these stories. We had no television or anything like that, so I sit down and just tell stories. And so I see him there now. He say, when he got inside this building, he say, oh, I just escaped the rain. And then you hear a voice in the corner say, oh, I just escaped it myself. But he knew what it was, because he could have seen, a lot of people can see images of spirits. You call them ghosts and spirits at the time. And he saw this man, and But he was a cattleman. He used to wear a kind of a belt or something to wear around the waist. This was fun. This is funny. I don't say no, it's true, but it's funny. And he took out the belt and he started saying, just escape the rain. He said, one, 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 one. Sabina is saying, ay, 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 ay. And he said, and then he didn't say two because he said two more would appear. That's the story. The thing. That more would appear, and more ghosts would appear. So then after the rain stopped, he started walking to go home. But then when he get down to the house, he didn't go when he got to the little house that my grandmother built, and everybody's living there, grandmother, great-grandma, aunts, and it was a small little house. And he called to them, to his mother, and say, turn the light off. That in those days you use lamps. You use lamp, you know, electricity, kerosene or lamp, little lamp with the shade. So turn the light off, and mother know what he meant, because she could see these things too. And then instead of going forward in the house, he went in the house backward. So he back in the house and went in, and then later in the night before the sun came up, before it's dawn, he looked out. Oh, by the way, I forgot this. He didn't walk the way that he usually walked to go home. He walked a different way. So when he looked out the window, the man was standing there looking down the way he was supposed to come, so that he can harm him with his back lean up. So as the light came on, he just disappeared. That's a ghost story. This is good for Halloween. But that's the part that I like is when they say, beat him, one, 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 saying, ay, 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 ay. It's so funny. This is so funny from long ago. I was about maybe 7 or 8 or 9 years old hearing them stories. Pretty good. That's one of the stories. What a beautiful